All right. So the last thing that was happening in this game, which by the way, this game is bonkers. It's very interesting. We've barely done anything, barely scratched the surface, yet I feel like I've done so much at the same time. Um, but yeah, we need to we're investigating this dead body here, and we have to kind of figure out what's going on here. The last stream we went and dug through the trash here, and we found our kind of like notes that we had, I guess, thrown out in a drunken stupor or something. So we're enjoying that. So I probably will finish going through those notes, and then we'll press on with the story here. All right, Onishiwa, good hello and goodbye. Thank you for the good luck. And yeah, this game is really cool. If anybody hasn't played it, big recommend from me so far. Okay, the logo. Is there anything else that we need to do with this guy?
Yes?
Okay, so in my inventory, we have, yes, this ledger. Interact.
It's the letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's a piece of toilet paper that I've decided to leave on because it's cool.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
I think we have a pen as well. We've kind of like requested Kim to give us a pen.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
I'm wondering if we already went through this, but either way.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Read a case
It takes
file.
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want? It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
So these are old cases that we found in this ledger here.
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Grim. Grim. Sorry, I'm doing one quick thing on the side here. Since we're... Okay, there we go.
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next?
Okay, that was a short one. Okay.
Don't worry. One day.
Okay.
One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
Okay. Two more left here. The couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They looked really cool, like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved. No, you
catch
didn't
him.
have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
Okay. I noticed, by the way, that every time I go through these things, the time advances a bit. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep an eye on some of this.
Murder. Tum 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 at the hookah parlor was a
Bum,
case
bum.
originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Right, on with the murder.
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor. Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve, was doing it solo, said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister, was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills.
It's interesting that his partner was also J.M. Joseph Mills, J.M. That's interesting. Hey, Grubby. Good morning.
Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had. No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey.
Oh.
Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
I'd asked if he was a good cop. Apparently he was not. Go on.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Really stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer.
Oh.
No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
That is quite a conundrum.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
I mean, yeah. Sucked hookah, got up, passed out, hit his head on the table, and died. I mean...
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that.
Oh.
Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom. Smoking
What was he
hookah.
doing there for 6
Didn't you
hours?
hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed piecing it together. Next.
Okay, so that's... I mean, we've gone through all of them now.
Not
And it is
much has changed
3:22
in the
now.
meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers. It's made of
Check
dark
the
blue
clipboard.
plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Oh yeah, we've already done this.
U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screw The acidic
Smell it.
stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
All right. Yeah, okay, so I think we're good here. We'll put this away. I haven't looked at this
It's
mug
just
yet.
a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Um, uh, let's see this.
It was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
All right, fair enough. Okay. That is everything in there. What do we have to do here? We put the clothes in the trash. Right. Yeah. His body. Oh yeah, we haven't been able to actually inspect this yet because we keep like nearly throwing up every time we walk by, so I don't know exactly how we take care of that, but eventually we'll be able to report the badge missing. We do need some more money. Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes. Ask Gart if he knows. Yeah. Watermarks. Okay. All Sylvie. All right. I feel like talking to Kuno is not going to help, but we're going to try it now. And then we'll go and check the other guy. I found your shack. Point to the shack. This is an even roll here. Figure out what's going on with this kid. We've got a little bit of empathy. Let's try.
It's not Kuno.
Oh!
It's Kuno S.
All right, we won that one. Act on it?
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about?
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I feel like it's one or three that we want to roll with here. I'm gonna go with three.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up.
Okay, I
Stop
think I messed
judging
up.
shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not
Oh,
gonna do that.
no.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
Okay, we can re-roll again. Come on.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through.
Okay.
Try to really understand.
We gotta use
the
those
psychological bond
points.
Kuno has with Kuno S. Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something Something very bad.
Okay.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too.
Okay.
He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto the...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got
So
it.
it's got to be this middle one then.
Crazy. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Okay.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Okay. I guess we can just start asking questions here, I hope.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
She isn't too small to overpower somebody?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed police officers.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Oh. Okay, you think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
It's a confusing situation.
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Okay, thank you.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Thank you, drama. Insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Okay. What's language?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Surois? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Surirese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Okay. So the thing with this Suroese thing is that they can like mind control people a little bit. They like can control you a little bit. That's kind of interesting. We learned that on the last stream. Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
Points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
Why was she wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Okay. How'd she get
I
in?
dunno. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents? Okay.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Okay, interesting. Are you dealing with... Alright, so that's the
How's
end.
Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
She needs professional help. You need backup. I'm here for you. Okay, kid. Backup.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
Okay.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up.
Me?
You understand?
I can respect that. Needs to respect me. We throw it back at him like, oh, I respect that. This insane situation that you're creating here, or do I up the ante and be like, you're not gonna do anything, pal? No. I don't know. He needs you to take him seriously. Yeah, I mean, I guess I respect that, probably.
All right. Now we can do business.
Oh, business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
That took a turn I was not expecting.
That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
Spreading his hands like a baker presenting a selection of freshly baked pastries. All right, yeah, let's deal in your knowledge, my friend. What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Shouts out to Rhetoric. All right, who is this guy?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Okay, not helpful.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking
Trying to come up with something.
Mexico or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Find out what Kuno needs to be.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Night City, huh?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Okay, more on this later.
Not testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Right, pig? This is where
Crime
Kuno
scene.
plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
So we're asking about how he found the clothes for the dead guy in the trash can. That was his response.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
No, Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating. And I already have pants. What's so great about these pants?
These are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
And scientists.
Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrapped pants. They're graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Thank you, Savoir Faire.
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Okay, apparently these are good pants.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Oh, conceptualization.
Look,
Ask
Kuno
about these
ain't
guys'
seen
pants.
shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
All right, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Talk about pants later.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
Task gained by the pants. Let's go.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Show him the mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
This is a ridiculous game. Hey, the Wizzo Posse, welcome. Better not take it out of its historical context, mug.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone tampered with the crime scene and cleaned some of it up. The game is fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I haven't played anything quite like this before, so it's been a little bit of a trip, but it's been very fun. Hey, Worka. Everybody seems to know Kuno. As soon as we were getting to Kuno in the last session I was playing, everybody in chat was starting to like chant Kuno as much as you can chant something in chat. It's pretty good.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Oh?
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
She lets out a
Get away
hiss.
from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Okay, we got close there. Breaking him down.
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climbed the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
How about the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
There's a bunch of questions here. Yeah, used to work here is a bit interesting.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Okay, yeah. It apparently reeks, and no surprise, there's a dead body hanging there. But,
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
he looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
Thank you, Rhetoric.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
We do have a locked bit here, but I guess it's 'cause I don't have enough money. We only have 3 real. There's none of that. All right, what about you running an errand in illegal narcotics?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
Oh, it's like
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's
Okay.
the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
And probably not. We did not build ourselves to be a tough guy. We have built ourselves to talk our way out of some problems here. So if that's the case, yeah, I am a little bit worried about the idea of that.
Like half. A baggie, but like in this vial. Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
All right, I've made my mind up, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I mean, I feel like I should not engage in this this act here. Then again, he could just be bluffing. It's so hard to tell what this game wants you to do. It probably wants you to do anything that you feel like, which is kind of cool. But go in there, guns blazing, because I need to get that speed. I need it. Or I'm going in there, not for the speed, but to go after the most violent man. And there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm gonna confiscate that crap. Or the same answer, but lie. You need the speed. Yeah, I'm not going in there, I think. Then again, maybe I want to say that I'm gonna go in there in an effort to get respect. Maybe we need respect.
Kuno sees you're too pussy to face Kuno's dad. It's okay. Come back when your balls are big time.
Okay, we can come back when that
Another
happens.
sane decision, detective.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
What is this?
Lonesome, long way home.
Oh, we finished a thought.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Okay, loaded. But hey, we can forget them as well. That's interesting. So what was this negative to us? Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1. Oh, 1 like psych point. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is good. What's happened here? Oh, we can level up. I can pick anything to level up? I feel like endurance could be one to start looking into because that would help us look at this thing. This body here.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated
Real.
to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
We only have a 3% chance to do it. I guess if we get another point, maybe that helps a little bit.
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
I'll have to. I don't know. I don't really know. All right. Is there anything? Is it tab? Yeah, tab. We can look at some other things here. I think we've pretty much scoured a lot of this. Let's head back down here. Hopefully the load time is not going to be atrocious. Let's see if we maybe have anything new with this person, and then we'll go inside.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Who are these pigs?
Okay.
I might press her a little bit later on. All right, let's go talk to this guy. Who, although I don't think I can use this one. Yeah, we can run up this way. Talk to the manager person and see if we can't press them for some questions. On the garbage can situation. Could take a minute to load up. The first load into this building always takes a little bit. This game does not run very well on my machine. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday night. Very nice to have you folks here. It's been an eventful stream so far. We've had a successful Bonnie treat. We've had a taste test. We've been drinking this Sun Exotic pineapple and coconut drink, which I have in this cup here, which is basically just like carbonated coconut juice. It's a little overwhelming, but it's interesting for sure. And we were playing a little bit of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis earlier. Successful run, speed run of the team's path. So it was quite good. This is still going. I should have ran the timer on this. I mentioned this at the top of the stream, but this actually took 9.5 minutes to boot up and just initially get the thing running. So this is part of the fun, perhaps. We do have, I think, 15 minutes of grub time at the end of stream as well. Have to keep an eye on the time. I can't stream for too long today. I was supposed to start around 7, but I didn't get around till about 9 to be able to do it. Took me like 3 hours to get home from work today. It was absolutely insane. Oh, we got a guy over here. This guy is new. Okay, we're gonna have. Yeah, let's go right to the chase here. Let's see what we can get out of this guy, and then we'll maybe talk to these other folks.
Another thing. Great. I love. Yes. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Okay. Feel that sneeze coming on. Yeah, so we found those clothes in the trash, which is locked, and he's the guy with the key, so that's pretty questionable. So we'll have to see what that means. Could somebody on the staff
keys
do it?
before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
We gotta ask, right?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Yes? Yes. Have you got it? Like what?
Alright, cool. Looks like the kitchen is open. I guess time has passed, so it's open now. Let's have a little chat with this guy. I have no idea who this person is. I don't remember them being there last time. Oh, wait, hang on. What are you
That sugary
thinking here?
black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
I mean, pretty long.
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Lick it, don't lick it, but only a little bit. I'm gonna avoid licking it.
What happened,
I'm not
man?
putting my lips on that.
You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
Okay, new task. I guess we need to have a little beverage, huh? AJ Hoysen, welcome. All right, let's talk to this person. It's all about money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. You say money can't buy you happiness, but that just means that you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. Buy stocks with money, and then use those stocks to make even more money. That way you'll have enough to grow old to make new money. Real estate, the graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money is literally what makes the world turn. Laws of money are just like the laws of nature. Unpaid labor doesn't net you any money. Okay, I think I get the idea of this this gentleman.
Hello again, sweetie.
We haven't really talked to Lena at all. Maybe we'll talk to her.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
I'm pretty forward with that question.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Thanks for clearing that up for me. Sorry, it was rude of me. Something inspiring about a woman on the front line leading her platoon of men. I don't understand what that question or what that statement is. Oh, that was rude of me.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me? Love it. Don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She nods, but still looks worried.
Probably shouldn't open with that.
Whatever do you
How'd you like to
need?
roll with me? want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sure.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
It's true.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
Interesting. Hey, Amaretto 1. Is that Hobbs Barrow? Yeah, this is like a Hobbs Barrow theme that is currently up on the screen, yeah. The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow is a really, really good video game that came out 2022. I was going to say last year, but it came out in 2022 now. Really, really good game. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Oh. Suggestion. Tug on her heartstrings. I feel like this is I feel a little guilty here, huh? Hey, Goat Brush. Oh, is it in the new Humble Monthly? Oh, right on. Yeah, I can't stress enough how good of a video game Hobbs Barrow was. If you have the opportunity to play it on a sale or a Humble Bundle or something like that, give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. Krelos right on time, switching to the excellent Disco Elysium overlay as well. Speaking of good games. I'm tempted to do this only because I'm good at it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can get the money from.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
I don't know. Just would feel weird. I lost my train of thought there, thinking about other things.
You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. Yes, great. See,
Yeah.
we're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
I don't know diddly squat.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Okay.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 51, if I recall.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Let's go.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, jeez, I didn't know this was going to be on the test. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of Proletariat. It tells me it's not. Yeah, I don't really know if we got a good idea of it.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but They all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
Don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his nose.
But maybe a
Our
fresh
partner
set
is
of
good.
eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Going to be pressed on this
A
revolution.
defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie, I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
All right, I'm gonna think on this money thing a little bit. Who put the clothes in the trash? So who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person, you'll know who tampered with the scene. It might take a while. Okay. You need to buy the pants. The hangover is really bad. Find a bottle of alcohol, put your hand. Magic will happen on its own. Okay. Get a reality lowdown. Try rich people. Okay. We still need to get this body thing going. I'm a bit. Got our pen, which is great. Good to see it. We have our blue pen as well that we took.
Yes?
Nothing new. I guess we could try going into the... I think this is the kitchen. Yeah, the writing is really good in here. It's just pretty funny. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. Got a character here.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Okay. Hey there, Summer. Yeah, it's going okay. It's going good. We're chugging along.
It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Ooh. There was something that I was either seeing or reacting to over here. Yeah, this thing here. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in there. Hey, Cressup and Raiders, welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Very nice to have y'all here. Thank you very much for the raid. Good gravy. Let's give a big old shout out to Cressup. If you don't follow Cressup, you're missing out. Welcome in. Very nice to have y'all here. We're playing some Disco Elysium. It's my first time ever playing this, and as I'm quickly finding, the game is very dense, and I feel like I'm doing so many things, but I've actually probably done consequentially nothing. It's such an interesting game, having a blast with it. I hope your stream went well. Thank you very much for the raid. And welcome in, everybody. Yeah, today's been really fun. We did some Fate of Atlantis speedrunning earlier. I got a PB, and so we've switched gears into a little bit of Disco Elysium. But yeah, you're catching us if you've played this game before, right at the beginning, I guess. I really have done nothing. Summer has confirmed. The Electric Dragon. All right, let's have a little convo with
A thin man
this
is
fellow
smoking
here.
below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, it
Okay, so
must
it's the
be
same
his
deal.
name. Garancy. Garancy, Quebec. Sounds representative.
Failure. So I'm just gonna go with the hello, sir.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Thanks, Summer. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was it was over a minute of PB on it, and some of best is now under 40 minutes. So it was like a really, really good little session that we had today.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Oh, this guy's fun.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Stay masculine. Am I maybe supposed to, is there anything else in here? Oh yeah, we got some things to investigate. Oh, money. Yeah, don't mind if I do. It's like kind of like a freezer?
You see
Walk-in
a
cooler?
heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Ooh, dimple. No worries, Electric Dragon. Good to see you. Thanks for the good luck. I'll catch you next time.
You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Oh, blues for mystery. I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
We may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, pasta alla nata. Ah, I love those. At least you've got that going on, right? Thank you again, Crescent, for the raid. Sleep well. Have a good rest. Thank you for the raid again. Very kind. Take it easy. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation, definitely.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Who touched the door?
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Good door.
Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Okay.
The door does not budge.
Solid door there. You'd love to see that. Good craftsmanship.
Can I help you?
Can you pour me a drink? I owe this guy so much money already.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
It's a mysterious blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
He doesn't know what it is either. It is a mysterious door.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little.
Got it.
But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
Points to his empty hand.
He sounds irritated.
No, there's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
He shakes the imaginary shaker furiously.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm coming real hot here. Hey, Costin, good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, it is an RPG, but they're definitely have some adventure elements, it feels like, too. All the dialogue trees and stuff feels very, very adventure-y at the moment. Alcohol cop. I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
You do not want to taunt me. Not when it comes to marinellas. I mean, the pineapple sounds kind of cool, right? We didn't get any pineapple in our drink that we had today. This was just coconut. Let's go pineapple.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Okay. Very well. Can this guy help us get in the door?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Well, thank you.
He looks up at
Point
you,
to the door.
then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
All right, stay masculine. Anything else we're missing back here? No, looking good. Looking very, very good. Okay, we're kind of cooking with gas here. This is going very well.
Hello again, sweetie.
Haven't decided about the money thing yet. I think I might ask her for money, but I also will feel guilty about it. Now I know that there's some people to the south of us. Oh, it's raining now. Gross. I've also managed to get into kind of the back area, like over here, like climb up and go around this whole deal. So there's some stuff over there that we need to check out as well. The thing is, this game, I mentioned the word before, it's dense. There's so much, and I don't even know where to begin sometimes of like, what the heck? What the heck are we doing? Like, look at all these silly tasks I need to do. We've done some things, which is good. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Because I haven't even gone down here yet. At all. Like, what is this? Some sort of vehicle.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Oh.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Oh, right. We can get some info here, and maybe get the money too.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The
Engine start.
dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
All right, headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
Yo.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Pick up the
The
radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Probably. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
We definitely need to get the Sylvie thing here.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Oh yeah, start slapping a marching rhythm on your
Give
thighs.
it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Oh. Sounds like she's a million miles away from here. I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Yeah, probably knows me.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Yeah. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Oh.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
Oh, why? You should have called the police. Well, we know how people feel about the police here.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know,
You mean by that?
what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Thank you, authority. Gotta do a replay. It does seem like this is like lots of fingers going out. Again, it's so dense that I feel like you could probably have a very different playthrough each time you go if you really want to. Do a house of lies, curses. Hey, Murbo. It's going well. It's going well, thank you.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here. Why did you let a corpse hang in your backyard?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Do we need to...
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
The others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
You don't live
What
here.
trouble?
You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
You don't live here. Squealing's frowned upon. We got that from Kuno, trust me. That was made very clear about
Please, I
squealing.
just didn't want any trouble. You do? What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on.
Quit your job. What's the story here?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
I want to see if I can do this without waking her up. But this dog right now, I don't know if you could hear on the mic, was yipping and hooting and hollering. And she's like big time dreaming right now. Just like totally passed out down here. It is so cute. But yeah, when she gets like really, really sleepy like this, she just goes like yip 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 yip. It's really, really, really cute. There she is, Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie dreaming indeed. Oh, we got a treat. Let's see. She'll definitely wake up for a treat. Oh yeah, you already saw the ears twitch there. Bon, would you like a treat? Sleepy dog? Yeah? There you go. A little treat. You can go back to your sweet dreams. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. All right, back to sleep. No worries. So cute. Thanks for the redemption, Summer. Yeah, I think she heard the crinkling of the treat bag that I have on the desk. It's dramatically changed tone once again. Not comfortable discussing why you left your job at the bar. Do you leave because of Gart? Is it Gart? That's how I'm gonna say Gart.
What? No, why would you even think that?
Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. Everybody's using that word. So you agree that quitting your job just because somebody asked you out is an overreaction. Told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Also, you have to stand up for yourself.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Oh?
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Watch it be me or something.
What?
But
No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. You mean, why did I leave the bar?
So get away from
You
who?
know who.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
I was right. I was trying to make a joke, and it turns out I was right.
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Failed. Godly 16. Yeah, well, there you go. You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
All right.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Well, that explains the cool toilet paper that's attached to it.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
She doesn't sound like she's actually that sorry. Okay.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Why does she seem angry with me? Oh, yeah, let's get very high roll. Oh, yeah.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working.
It was pretty obvious, but yeah. I'll take the empathy points there. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
The skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Okay.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Scuba. Scuba. Okay. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. But the bird got what was coming to her.
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. You call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song. Hate
The
that.
hell with that song.
Okay.
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know.
My goodness.
And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
I'm the coolest guy. One of the coolest guys there is. I'm going to put that in my bio for this channel. Whiffs is one of the coolest guys there is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Ooh.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Threatening to sing karaoke. That is a unique bit of ammunition to have. Everyone needs a project.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Trying to get to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Don't you ever party, girl? Truly sorry for everything. Yeah, I'll just apologize. It seems like it's pretty rotten.
God, I know I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened. Yes, obviously. I've had sailors fighting. Well, even about little things like not. Then there was your room. I tried to, and then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool. And then I had to deal with you. I won't even mention you. No, you really weren't. God, I know I shouldn't.
Okay, so I don't know if there's anything special
Try
there.
not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But a few different things here. I do want to know what else I sang.
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Ah, okay.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy, though, before you can blast it.
When I spoke to Guard, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
You didn't cross the line when he asked you
No,
out?
I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
Get the mic out of his hand.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him, maybe.
Why don't you tell him?
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
I wasn't planning on it, but now that you mention it.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio.
Okay.
Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
The 41st
Just a
precinct.
second, officer.
After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, it's me. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18. 10-20. Over. 10-18. 10-20.
Just
Over.
talk Cuban to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
Yeah, badge missing. That's one of our tasks.
But you said... never mind.
10-9. Repeat message. Over. 10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Yes, actually. I think they might be related. Man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Oh, Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
This is serious. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
This has probably happened to other policemen before him, and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
He concurs.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Oh, crud. Reaction speed.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
I can hear the laughter in the background.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is. No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
This necktie, I forgot it's like a character as well.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Let's roll. Let's try it.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I've actually lost my gun as well. Dire need of financial assistance. Yeah, we need some money, right?
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
This guy is ridiculous.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Paramount to the investigation.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Personal detail. Oh.
Roger that.
Yeah, we'll call it here.
Over and out.
Yeah, please come and get me.
To the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Okay, wow. Good gravy. Hey, Bar Simpson. Need to play again. Yeah, so far this has been really cool. And I feel like you could play this a bunch of different times and it would still be very fun. You gotta do you in this game. It does seem that way. A little bit. Let's check out the
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I don't know. What do we need? Pry bar? Oh, we need that.
Pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Chain
the
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters.
Do we have all of these
You can
things?
do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers.
So there's a
and the
button
radio
that we didn't
on
hit,
its
right?
hook.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, is that what it was called?
He's trying hard to act surprised. Right, you do want to get into this, no problem.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
Speed Freaks FM.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Kim, what are we looking at here?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? To go drive somewhere? This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez. The infernal noise. Do everybody have such cool carriages?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
The Kupris motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like tip-top, detective?
I'm pretty sure I like neither motor cars or any tip-tops.
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Can we go drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Somebody had to go and die.
Yes, sorry about that. The Kupris Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Okay, cool.
In the cabin,
So we're good on that. We're pleased with the work here. We have a bunch of new stuff. We just got an autosave. I thought the game was going to crash there briefly. We have lots of new tools now, which is terrific. We probably could have used the pry bar to open all this other stuff up without having to talk to people, but what's the fun in that, right?
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Oh?
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Okay, look at the grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kinema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Finger on top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally it up.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Really count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
The last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it.
That's it.
What do all the holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar? Do you think I have any idea? I mean, we'll do the drunk like a megastar.
That does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
I would have thought there'd be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
We used to be a super cop.
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct.
Word.
Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I was expecting a higher number, honestly. That's not too many. I also am a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious that the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Ooh, have you ever killed anybody, Kim?
Yes.
Getting real.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
It gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Ooh, a hobby. What do you use your
this
hobby?
and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
He points to your yellow gardening gloves. I forgot I
It's
still
meant
had
in
those.
earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay, thank
The
you.
lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Presses a remote control on the
You
key.
can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Ooh. Let's have a look. Oh, amazing. Name unknown. Rank unknown. Superstar cop. Very cool. We've got stats, people. Who is this?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Okay.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Ooh.
So tell me, what do you need?
What do I need? Spare some change. Tell me more about the strike. Do you know anything about the dead guy? What are you hauling? Yeah, strike.
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Ooh. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else?
Anything
yeah,
else?
This ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing.
You?
Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Even on that one. Try.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing.
Let's go.
Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Oh. What's in the southwest? Yeah, I like it.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. I lost it. I'm fine, man. I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. Oh, I feel hunted. Kind of cool.
Hunted? By what?
Shadowy figure only known to me as the X something. Oh, I just took pain. Oh no. What the heck?
You feel something in your chest.
Did I just die?
Unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all... Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective...
I didn't realize it was
of
a
the
time
RCM
thing.
passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Brink. Okay. We had an autosave in here. Holy moly. I didn't realize that as soon as I thought that we took 1 damage and I thought I had 2 health. I guess I just have +1 health of 2. So I guess in that little window of time I needed to bust out something. I've got health somewhere. I guess I haven't had to do this. It's probably good for me to learn. Morale. Charges? Okay, so I'd have to do that. I see. Okay, well now we know.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river.
There she is.
Around
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
border,
go through
the
and just get
rectangular
caught up to where we were
watermark is
before.
overlaid. A rat brazen.
Let me see. Right here. Oh, yes.
There are many of them. The first, not bad. The next, there are so. The last row, that's it.
Those are
Alpha male of.
The first row represents your years of service. Yes. This next row, wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Call it what you want. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. For an RCM, there are certain, but it seems as though you are. Yes.
It's not a problem for him.
Everyone has their. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, this and that. Why not gardening?
It's meant in earnest. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the light.
You can now see your statistics.
Cool. Okay, we got up to here. I will save this conversation over here for our next session here. I realize that it's 12:30 now, and I need to get our grubbing in. So I'm gonna save on that note, and we will come back. What's today? Tuesday into Wednesday. So I'll be back on Thursday to do more of this, as well as more indie